And this is pretty much where it all began, carving the eagle. Mm, Started carving the eagle last winter, and the wood was still pretty wet, so it was like carving a waterfall. So I stopped on it, let the wood dry out, and then started to till up the lawn. And that's when we decided to put in a garden for Mom. Um, Michelle's working on at the Washington Tech Institute for horticulture, and it's where most of these flowers come from. Um, I have no clue what I'm doing plant stuff, but it was fun. Most of the stones and stuff that are around the paths are broken up concrete from the sidewalk that used to be alongside the house there and goes to the backyard. Brother John started breaking up the sidewalk, and we were getting quite a pile of it over here, so we repurposed it. Our brother Rick and I, for Mother's Day, decided to put in this retaining wall and we got about 2/3 of the way done, and I decided that it should go all the way down to the other sidewalk. And so off to Home Depot, and we picked up 24 more bricks, and that's where they went. Some of the plants here came from the Planet, or the Plant It, and that's where that little maple tree came from. If you ever get started in gardening, that's a pretty reasonable place, and the people are real friendly and very informative. We've repurposed a lot of stuff. All of the bark on the trails, or the wood chips on the trails, are from the pine tree that was chopped down to, and the stump was turned into the eagle. Then, like I said, all of these stones, which look like nice rocks, are really broken up concrete sidewalk and just kind of stacked around to look like rocks. Michelle and I were off to see a friend, and them two chairs were going to the dump, and we salvaged them. That wheelbarrow was in the backyard, kind of pushed off to the side, flat tire, and Mom was using the other little wheelbarrow for strawberries, and they told me to take the strawberries out and put the nasturtiums in them. Well, I kind of like the strawberries that were in them, so I used the other wheelbarrow. And it is right here. That there is our strawberry tree. That's some drainage pipe and a couple of fence posts with some gutter hangers filled up with dirt. I was thinking of putting soaker hoses in them, which I should have, because it's a real pain in the butt to water them, but it's working. These Dusty Millers have come from our friend Jordan, and I don't think they like the transplant and the move very well. Here's our little tomatoes. Our patience or impatience, I don't know, and some hanging baskets that Michelle got. And our celery. This here little section was the rose bushes. The dog comes out with his lead and kept tearing one bush out, but he's coming back fairly good. And the lawn needs mowing. The little maple tree has gotten bushier over the years since I've been here. I've been here 5 years and it's just taken off in them 5 years. This is my little garden up here where I started to get interested in gardening. There's my pot tree full of nasturtiums and I don't know what them little colorful flowers are on the bottom. But we'd pick up a plant here and there and I'd just stuff it in the ground up here. So this was my start. And as you can see, we can probably do even more. I'm going to take some of this ground cover out and turn it into my garden, seeing as it's getting bigger. Michelle keeps bringing home plants every day from school, and we're running out of places to put them. So we're going to have to make some places. Our other little pot tree over here has herbs in them and parsley. I don't know what's all in there, but it's all edibles. And we have some Rainier daisies. The neighbors' hops are crawling over the top to come and visit. And Mom moved this clematis from right there, where I got all the tools stacked right now. And that is about the extent of our garden. And it's still a work in progress, but it's fun. Thank you.